This part starts right where the last part ended. Byung-jun tells Hyun-woo, "Whenever someone betrays me or my family, I don't forgive them. Instead, I ruin them." Hearing this, Hyun-woo becomes quite scared because he's thinking about divorcing Byung-jun's daughter. Then we see Hyun-woo with a doctor. He tells the doctor that lately he hasn't been feeling hungry and feels very suffocated around people. The doctor responds, "Oh, is that why you want a divorce?" Hyun-woo then begins to tell his whole story, explaining that he lives with his in-laws under the same roof. They eat meals together, have a meeting every night at 9 p.m., celebrate all the festivals together, and he doesn't have any time for himself. The doctor asks, "Do you have a job?" Hyun-woo replies, "Yes, I have a job where my wife is my boss, my father-in-law is her boss, and my grandfather-in-law is his boss." After hearing his story, even the doctor feels bad for him and says, "It sounds like you don't like your in-laws at all, so maybe you should move out and live with your wife somewhere else." Hyun-woo responds, "Yes, it's true that I don't like my in-laws, but the bigger truth is that I dislike my wife even more." The doctor then says, "So, the main reason for wanting a divorce is that you hate your wife." Hyun-woo admits, "Yes, I hate her very much," and tells the doctor about something his wife had said to him before their wedding, which is also shown to us. Hae-in had told him, "I love you very much, just trust me. After our marriage, I will never let you cry." Back in the present, Hyun-woo says, "I don't know why I trusted her and ruined my life with my own hands." The doctor asks, "Then why don't you just divorce her?" Hyun-woo replies, "If I do that, my father-in-law will kill me because he doesn't like it when someone turns their back on him. But staying with them feels worse than dying." Hyun-woo then leaves the doctor's office, covering his face so no one can recognize him, and the doctor tells him to do exactly as he instructed. Hyun-woo agrees. Then we see Kim Se-in's secretary Grace with her friend. Her friend is trying to arrange a marriage between her daughter and the son of Young-yu Group. Grace suggests, "Then you should set up a blind date for your daughter with him." Her friend replies, "I can't do that right now because the chairman doesn't like him." Grace says, "Okay, then wait." Her friend then says, "I think you're useless now." At that moment, Hae-in arrives and Grace tells her, "Your mom is at my spa. I invited you too, but why didn't you come?" Hae-in replies, "I've been busy, and I think you should be busy too." Grace responds, No, I'm not that busy." To that, Hae-in says, "Maybe you're not, but I am very busy." Grace bluntly tells Hae-in, "You are extremely rude," to which Hae-in responds, "Don't behave like we are friends or close to each other. Keep that in mind going forward," and walks away. After that, Grace approaches Hyun-woo. Hyun-woo asks, "What brings you here?" Grace replies, "I want to talk to you about a case. There's a boy who has passed away, but his wife didn't receive any share of his property because, before dying, he wrote a will stating that his property would only go to his son, nephew, and niece." Hyun-woo says, "The legal team will handle this case." Grace insists, "No, I want you to handle it too. Besides, you're both in the same boat." Hyun-woo, confused, asks, "What do you mean?" Grace says, "Don't you know Hae-in has already written her will stating that all her property will go to the queen and you won't get anything?" Hearing this, Hyun-woo is shocked. Meanwhile, Hae-in receives a call and is equally shocked after answering it. Then we see Hyun-woo, and Hae-in approaches him, asking, "I've been calling you for a while. Why weren't you answering?" Hyun-woo responds, "I didn't have time." Hae-in asks him to come with her somewhere, but Hyun-woo refuses. Hae-in remarks, "You didn't even ask where I wanted to go." Hyun-woo replies, "Wherever you want to go, I'm not coming with you." Next, we see Hyun-woo's father, Baek-do, in the village. He is a farmer and is with his friend when their cart gets stuck in the mud and they discuss how to get it out. Just then, Hyun-woo's mother, Bong-ae, arrives and quickly helps them free the cart. Baek-do proudly says to his friend, "That's why I married Bong-ae." As Baek-do and Bong-ae start to leave, Hyun-woo suddenly appears in front of their cart. Seeing him, they are very happy and ask, "Did Hae-in come with you?" Hyun-woo replies, "No." Bong-ae asks, "Did you eat?" Hyun-woo says, "No." He goes inside and eats until he is full. Later, we see Hyun-woo's sister, Mi-sun, who runs a hair salon. She is informed that Hyun-woo is home. We see the family gathering, including Hyun-woo's brother, Hyun-tae. Mi-sun asks, "Why didn't Hae-in come with you this time? I'm upset with both of you because you don't even visit during the holidays." Hyun-woo explains, "That's because I've been very busy, but I've found a solution. I want to divorce Hae-in." Everyone is shocked to hear this. Mi-sun asks, "Are you divorcing her because of something I said?" Hyun-woo responds, "No, I'm divorcing her because things are just not working out between us." Baekdu says, "Why talk about divorce? Every husband and wife has fights. Even your mother and I fight." Hyun-woo replies, "This isn't just about small fights anymore. I've made my decision." As Hyun-woo starts to leave, his brother and sister stop him and sit him down to talk. Mi-sun says, "How can you do this? Dad was so happy that you married the queen, and if you get divorced, everyone at my salon will keep asking me why you got divorced." Hyun-tae also tries to convince him not to go through with the divorce. Mi-sun adds, "I've sacrificed so much for you, how can you do this?" Hyun-woo responds, "What have you sacrificed for me?" Mi-sun explains, "Dad sold all his cows to send you to Seoul University, and because of that, I couldn't even continue my studies." Hyun-woo, frustrated, replies, "Stop this nonsense. You couldn't study because you didn't even have full attendance. I know you're saying all of this because you want money." He turns to Hyun-tae, "You're doing this because you want rent money for your gym, right?" Then he addresses me, "Son, and you're saying this because of GM-do, who's studying abroad and you want to send him money. You both are just using my comfortable life for your benefit." Saying this, he walks out. Later, Hyun-woo goes home, retrieves the divorce agreement papers, and heads to see Hae-in. When he meets her, he says, "I need to talk to you." Hae-in replies, "I want to talk to you too." Hyun-woo responds, "Okay, you go first." Hae-in says, "I'm dying. I only have 3 months left to live." Shocked, Hyun-woo asks, "What do you mean?" Hae-in explains, "I went to the doctor today and they told me I only have 3 months to live. I wanted to take you with me to the doctor, but you refused to come. Now tell me, what did you want to say?" Hyun-woo, caught off guard, hides the divorce papers and starts to think about what to say. He then tells her, "I'm sorry if I've ever hurt you and for everything that's happened. I promise to treat you much better from now on." Hae-in is surprised, and Hyun-woo even hugs her, saying, "I love you very much." At the end of the episode, we see a grand wedding ceremony of Hyun-woo and Hae-in, with both families present and photographers capturing the moment. After the wedding, reporters ask Hyun-woo, "Where do you see yourself in 10 years and what would you like to say to your future self?" Hyun-woo replies, "In 10 years I'll make sure that I never make Hae-in cry. I'll always be by her side and never think about divorce. We will have a happy married life." When Hae-in is asked the same question, she says, "In 10 years, I'll be so busy that I won't even have time to think about anyone else, but I want to tell myself to always stay pretty, healthy, and wealthy. I'll make sure Hyun-woo is always by my side." The episode ends with this. For knowing what happened next, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.